Hey guys, so just adding into the coronavirus updates as to what we should be doing. So we see this as a wake up call. We know this already. There are so many people that are fearful, and the reason why they're fearful is because they've looked at the reality of their lifestyle. This has been a wake up call for them. So as I was saying in one of the other videos, certain people get to the end of their life and they have a level of regret because they feel that they could have lived an extra 15 or 20 years more if they changed their lifestyle and made better choices. Now, with the coronavirus being a global pandemic, people now have the option of being able to use this time right now as a chance to change their choices. So whether you're in your 30s, your 40s, 20s, 50s, you are now at a point where you may have a level of fear that's challenging your mortality. And that's a good thing because challenging your mortality makes you start to make better choices. And better choices create better actions. You see, when we are faced with change, we can do one of two things. We either change or we go further into denial. That's it. That's all we do. We do one of those two things. And there are going to be many people on this planet that move further into denial because most people don't want to change and they don't definitely want to be changed. They don't want an external event to make them have to change their choices. And those are the people that will be left behind because they haven't learnt the lesson. All lessons are opportunities for growth and change is transformation. And that's what we're going through right now, an opportunity to condense our thoughts and our beliefs and our biases and actions, and to mobilize those into better choices, biases, and actions, to let go of our conditioned beliefs that kept us on the choices that we made. As I've been taught by one of my mentors about choices and actions, if you want to be healthy, do the opposite of what made you sick. So there are many people that are fearful of their own mortality because they realize that the choices they've made have made them sick and immunocompromised. You now have the opportunity in this isolation to start building things and putting structures in place that allow you to embrace your life in a new way. You have a great opportunity because for those of you who have had immune compromise based on lifestyle, you may not have gotten that wake up call until maybe later in your life. So, but if you look at this as what it is in terms of awareness, it's now forcing you an earlier point, even though it's reactively, it's bringing you from an earlier point into a state of awareness, unless you deny that you have to change your choices. So it's a beautiful time. So let's look at some things that we can do whilst in self-isolation or social distancing and all these terms. So from a physical point of view, you can obviously do movement. Now, movement doesn't have to be raising your heart rate. All you have to do is breathe. You may think, oh, that's easy. I breathe every single day. Okay. Most people in the Western world breathe inverted. That means they breathe into their chest rather than into their diaphragm. It's so much. I'm not going to share that now because there's so many videos on YouTube. But learn how to do diaphragmatic breathing, or what sometimes is called abdominal breathing. Breathe into the stomach. Why? Because it gets more oxygen into the body. And the biggest form of detoxification that we go through is respiration. So there's 5 forms of detoxification. Because the lungs through breathing, the skin through sweating, the kidneys through urination, the liver through blood, and the colon through defecation. The one that has the biggest carryover is the lungs, which is 72% of all detoxification. So by improving your breath practice, your normal resting breath will be deeper and it'll be more efficient at eliminating toxicity from the body. And you will not maim your body, so you'll improve the vitality of your body. You can do rotational exercises at home, something called torso deformation. If you rotate your torso from side to side, that creates pumping, aids peristalsis or pumping of the colon to eliminate waste from the body. So you don't have to go to a gym, you can just rotate, get a hula hoop, you can rotate. Anything that causes rotation allows the organs of the body to be able to move. So that's beautiful, brilliant thing you can do. You can do cold showers. Cold showers are incredible because once the water is cold, all the blood flows back into the central systems or the vital organs of the body, heart, lungs, liver, gut, and so on. All the vital systems, and creates a parasympathetic response. Parasympathetic is rest, repair, and digest. And you don't have to do it for long. You can go into the shower at normal temperature and then eventually start turning the water down till it gets to code and be in that for 20 seconds and focus on controlled breathing. That will help shunt the blood to the vital organs and help to improve your immune system by shifting you to the parasympathetic restful state. So that's another thing you can do. You can also practice what we call standing meditation. So I always say to people, meditation is really a fast step to go through if you haven't even been into mindfulness. So standing meditation is you just stand up and you just focus on your breath with really good posture, and you can do that for 5 to 10 minutes a day. That helps to calm down your system and to keep you relaxed. So these are just some of the things that you guys can do. And as well, on top of that, is drink water, because water, as we always say, is the greatest solution for pollution. Okay, because water doesn't need to be digested, and it allows you to purify your body because the body is made up of water. So that's perfect. Get some sea salt if you can. Put a pinch of sea salt in your water. It helps you to hold the water in your cells. So these are just some of the things that you can do to help improve your systems and to take the burden off the immune system. Lastly, as the Tibetan saying goes, chew your water and drink your food, which basically means every time you drink water, make sure you almost gargle that water in your mouth, and it helps to activate with the salival gland and take healthy minerals into your gut so you can digest more efficiently. And if you chew your food until liquid, you break it down efficiently so that it helps your digestion, takes the stress off the immune system. So if you do that and you do all these other steps, you'll improve your immunity so that by the time the self-isolation is over, you are more prepared and have a stronger immune system. Also, try and get yourself some EMF protection devices. One of my great suggestions is litethelight.com, which is LITE, thelight.com, where you can get these great, I do have one here. You can get some of these great pyramids from Michel Hood, and they will help take away and mitigate radiation, which helps to give rest for the immune system. So anything you can do to reduce the burden will make you come out like Bruce Lee and become stronger again. So hopefully these tips have helped, and stay focused, stay calm, focus on growth. Use this isolation to support you. Peace.